We're inside the lodge room at the Williamstown Masonic Centre, and as you'd expect, it's full of rich symbolism. With me are Mathew, Baris and Laurent, three young Freemasons who are going to tell us a little bit about what Freemasonry means to them. Mathew, we'll start with you. In this room, what's your favourite symbol?
That would have to be the letter G, which is situated in the centre of the lodge. It represents the great architect of the universe. This is alluding to a higher being watching over us. Now, Freemasonry itself, not being a specific religion in any sort, does accept all people into their fold of various different religious backgrounds. So for each person, that would represent their own respective God or whoever it might be. It also does represent geometry, alluding to sciences as well. So it's a combination of ancient beliefs as well as modern sciences as well.
The square. It represents the behavior about humanity, in general, and regulate your conduct with others.
Mine are the three pillars situated in the south, west and east. They're called the Doric, Ionic and Corinthian pillars. These pillars represent beauty, strength and wisdom. And in my daily life, I try to incorporate those three principles. And if other people see those principles within me, I feel like I'm on the right track in Freemasonry.
Let's start, I guess, by the other question that we're probably thinking about is what attracted you to Freemasonry? Mathew?
I have to admit, before joining Freemasonry, I'd heard a little bit about it, and it got me very curious. And via a friend of my brother's, ended up going to an open night, an information night. And there I learnt that it's an organisation filled with everyday regular people of different varied backgrounds, but all with a common interest in furthering their knowledge or honour in charitable endeavours. And I thought that's something which I really would like to go into.
Laurent, you're a current master of a lodge. What does that mean?
To be the master of the lodge is to have the responsibility of all the lodge for 1 year.
So how many degrees are there in Freemasonry?
There is the initiation first, and after a year you can become a fellow craft Freemason on the second year, and after another year you can become a master Mason.
So what does that actually mean though?
I think it represents life. It's being born, you're an entered apprentice, living, you're a fellow craft. And towards the end of your life where you have the experiences, you become a master. As in life, as you become older, you experience different things and you learn more and you're knowledgeable, and that's what the master Masonry represents.
So when you say master though, what do you think it's a master of?
Master of yourself. Yeah. It's about learning and your development. It symbolises that you have become one or whole.
What happens inside this room on a lodge night? Tell me about that.
It's more of a reflection of the ceremonial past of the Freemasons and on how they conducted business. General business, obviously, like any other organisation, is attended to, and minutes and accounts are passed.
It's more a ceremony. For example, for the initiation, the candidate that wants to join us is going to come inside the lodge, and there is all a ceremony where we take him, all around, and we are saying to him some obligations.
I guess what you're trying to say really, it's more about trying to impart some of that symbology to a man when he first joins Freemasonry and that journey that he goes through. Would that be right? So the symbology in this room, for example, we talked about the square representing conduct, the columns representing strength, wisdom, beauty, the letter G representing the great architect of the universe. So all of those symbols together, really, we try and teach that to those moral principles, if you like. We try and impart that to our young men when they first join through those ceremonies. Would that be a way of summarising that?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, all right. And when you joined, what did you think? What was your first thoughts?
Initially, for me, it was fear. It was a lot of, my friends that are Freemasons who were trying to scare me, obviously. There was the fear of the unknown, like with anything. And I was also, astounded by the warmth and the friendship that was given. It was like I knew these people for, all my life.
When I first joined, it was very supportive, very friendly. I couldn't believe just what Baris had said, that how much everyone around you wants to support you and help you out and find out how you've been going. And they do take you around and see other lodges as well, so you can continue to learn things as well. It ends up being just more than just the ceremony, and it's you hanging out with your friends. And each lodge that you go to, your circle of friends just grows even more.
So thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing your stories with us and showing us an insight into your experience in Freemasonry. We hope you enjoyed this insight into the symbolism of Freemasonry and inside the lodge room.